Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews, I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you new improved, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard. Number one fan, your side, you applaud. Got me think about inside the walls. Words cut deep, it's like a sword. Making me better, you hotter than pepper, You with a big stepper who chasing the cheddar, All of these women, they not on your level, You like a mix of business and pleasure, You a move body giving interviews, I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing.
Hey guys, Tahita here with Beauty and the Kinks. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are an OG, welcome back, welcome back. For those of you who don't know, like I said, my name is Tahita. I'm a compliance analyst as well as a content creator here on YouTube. First of all, I already started off not in a bad way, just not in a routine way. Typically, I wake up, I freshen up, I make my way to my office, and I either make some tea, some coffee, or sometimes I'll just have some water, and I'll give at least 10 to 15 minutes to myself, praying, meditating, journaling, and then I would log into work, check my emails, check my caseload, check my calendar, and then I'll create my to-do list. I am so anxious because we are coming off of a holiday weekend and I am back up for one of my colleagues. I'm like, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but just the thought of having her book of business, so her clients as well as her caseload, and my clients as well as my caseload right after a holiday. I'm like, I'm probably going to be swamped this week. So I did not give myself any time this morning. I logged directly into work and started making sure that I wasn't, dealing with anything urgent. So I did reply to a couple emails, checked a couple cases, and now that I'm caught up and I've checked my calendar, what I would do is create my to-do list, but my iPad is dead, so I'm charging that currently. What I'm going to do now, though, is I have my coffee. I'm going to take at least 5 to 10 minutes to just recalibrate, thank God, meditate for a little bit, and then I'm going to take another 5 to 10 minutes to shampoo my stairs. I know that's completely random. It's just that it's on my mind, and I'm kind of like, I want to get it cleaned for some reason. I don't know if anybody else is like that when they have something that they want to do and it's going to just be on the top of their mind until they do it. That's how I feel about these stairs. So I'm like, let me go ahead, take some time back for myself and then clean these stairs, and then I'll be back to work and we can create my to-do list.
I'm not joking, all my guys, them know me. Since '06, I've been writing this story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me.
You guys, look at God. So I think when I checked in with you guys earlier, I mentioned that I had one call scheduled for later on this afternoon, and I absolutely did not want to have that call because I didn't have any updates anyway, and I wasn't expecting them to have any updates for me. The main contact just reached out to me telling me like they're off this afternoon, so I'm doing my happy dance. I am doing my happy dance because I did not want to be on that call anyway. So I am just creating my to-do list. I'm probably going to work outside this afternoon. What I absolutely love about the warmer months is I pretty much try to schedule all of my calls during the morning, and then in the afternoon I'll go out and I will work from outside, especially when it's not too hot. It might be a little hot today because it's like 77 already, but I'm still gonna try to make the most of it and go outside and sit in our back patio area and just run my reporting from outside. So with that being said, I have no calls, yay. But I do want to, one, check my colleague's client list. So I want to, basically, I am in the so I work from a compliance capacity. So that is my main function. My main responsibilities are around compliance and compliance cases, whether that's running audits, running analysis to review, like whatever the case may be, it's usually around compliance. My colleague is the same. However, both of us have a flex role where we are the main point of contact for our different clients. So she has a list of clients that might have other cases open that have nothing to do with compliance. So I have to check her client list just to make sure nothing came through that was urgent as far as cases. I know that there is one open case where they're doing some updates, and sometimes this function, these analysts, they will send us a confirmation email letting us know that it is complete, but I ain't gonna lie, most of the times they don't. So I just want to check on that case. I also want to check her case queue. So that is my main function, her main function. So if she gets a case that requires me to look at it, maybe do a QA or something like that, that is something I have to do as well. I'm just, like, as I said, what else? I do have a couple, let me see, follow up for my cases. So I have to do some quick QAs for my cases, and then there's actual analysis. I have 3 cases that I have to run analysis for. So okay, so not looking too bad, not looking too bad. Oh, didn't I thought I closed this already. Actually, so there's a case where I worked on it on Friday. I'm pretty... That is interesting, because I'm like, I worked on this on Friday, and I'm pretty sure I completed it. And I did. It says completed, but it's still in my open case queue. That is bizarre. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, all right. Looks freaking good. It looks really good. I'm glad I cleared this all up. All right, so I have 4 items on my list of to do. Never mind. Somebody just sent me 3 cases. Alright guys, so I am back from my lunchtime walk. I'm actually about to have a quick lunch. I'm just eating leftovers from yesterday. Yesterday we ordered some Lebanese food, so I'm gonna have my chicken shawarma. Then I'm going to jump in the shower, get myself together. Then I'm thinking we're gonna move to the backyard. Okay guys, so I am dressed and I look halfway decent, so I think I am going to refill my water, my water jug. Is that what this is called? My cup. And I am going to, I'm debating on whether or not I want something refreshing to drink. Like, today just seems like one of those days you sit on your back porch, or you're on your patio, or in your patio. On your patio or in your patio. Today just feels like one of those days where you're in your yard and you have a tall glass of lemonade. I don't have lemonade, but I could, you know, I have tangerine juice. But anyways, yeah, I have a few things that I can cross off of my list. So I've checked the clients. I'm just going to do that one more time before I completely cross it off. Yeah, so I've checked my backups clients. Oops. Anyway, so I'm checking my client. I'm checking the case queue for the person I'm backing up, and she received 2 additional cases. So I guess I will work on those. I'm trying to remember who I send this to. Oof. Okay, but yeah, that's what I am doing. I'm going to go ahead and route. Some of them I can route, but I think one of them I have to touch. So yeah, there's that. Okay guys, so I have moved outside. I am currently working on a couple cases. If I could get myself on VPN, because VPN is acting up, I might have to restart. But I'm about to work on these compliance check cases, and I want to have a conversation with the analyst that's in charge of this client's program, just because I feel like we're duplicating work. We already have automatic blocks in place. You have a specific report that is available on your dashboard that lets you know what has come into your program. And I feel like every single month, we have 3 of their programs that I have to review to basically say the same thing that y'all see up there. Like, I'm not sure I'm understanding, so there's that. Anywho. Baby, at last to my body so crazy. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I get you right in my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I check in with you. I know that I need my friend, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Yeah, so I had major ambitions. I'm so boobalicious right now. Anyways, y'all, I had major ambitions of turning this into like a day in the life type of video. I think I need to plan those videos out and get specific shots, because I had so much work to do, and then I was getting a little fatigued outside. I don't know if it's because it's so warm out, but I ended up coming in the house and finishing off work. My manager reminded me that one of our compliance trainings were due, so I had to do that before I logged off. And now I'm just gonna open this up. So the perfume I got was something that I saw like everybody raving about, and it came to me damaged, so I'm a little disappointed. I do like the aesthetics of my perfume bottles, and this has like gold plating and it's all peeled up because it was leaking somehow. Okay, how you gonna help me? So right now I'm chatting with Amazon to find out what I can do, because it's perfume. Most perfume or beauty items aren't eligible for return, but if I received it damaged, I'm gonna need y'all to run me my money back ASAP. So yeah, I think when I'm done chatting with them, I'm gonna go ahead and just make that salad. It's not something I necessarily want, but discipline and more discipline. I'm also gonna make my shots. I need to make my turmeric ginger shots. That supposedly helps with my metabolism. There is ginger, turmeric, garlic, lemon, and I add pineapple in there. And that's supposed to help with just keeping my body and my digestive system on track. Yeah, and then I don't know if I'm gonna figure out what I want to eat. It's one of those things where like I might not eat tonight because I don't want anything that's in the house. And I know that's horrible, but that's how it be sometimes.
Take me down, take me down, take me down. Grab the bumper and stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it. Hold the bumper and stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it. Hold the bumper and stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it. Hold the bumper and stick it, 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 stick it. So see, I'm the whining queen of the soca. They call me so since I small. Nobody can call me no joker. It's a boss. You feel you could.
Hey guys, so it is, oh that was loud. It is Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday and I am currently just headed to pick up lunch for my mother-in-law. Yeah, I'm just headed to pick up lunch for my mother-in-law. I had a whole anxiety attack. I was gonna keep my mouth shut about it. Hold on, let me turn up my windows. Roll up my windows. But I had a whole anxiety attack, y'all. And I think this is probably one of the heavier ones. I haven't felt like this. I want to say ever. That is a horrible spot to, like, why would you park? Why would y'all park right here? Like, how am I supposed to see oncoming traffic? Bruh. I'm already trying not to be irritated, y'all. I'm trying so hard not to be irritated. Like I said, I had an anxiety attack earlier. I just literally, every worrisome thought that I have had in the past month flooded all at once. Like, it was just so heavy. And I kept telling myself, it's just thoughts, it's not real. It's just thoughts, it's not real. It's just thoughts, that's not the reality. And then I eventually calmed down. But when people talk about anxiety and how crippling it can be, it literally was such a heavy weight of thoughts. And it lasted maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but it was just this overwhelming, just the overwhelming thought of not pulling through. None of the situations that I was thinking about, you know, working out, or I could not find a positive spin to it. It was literally just the worrisome thoughts. So I eventually calmed down because I kept telling myself, this is not the reality. This is not the reality. These are all your thoughts. These are all things that are coming out of your head. You know, this is not in stone. It's not set in stone. It's a possibility, yes, because we want to be real, but it's not necessarily what is going to happen. So after telling myself that, calming myself down and eating something, I eventually, you know, was okay. So that's how my morning has been going. I haven't been able to get much of anything done. So once I log back into work after lunch, I'm probably going to, you know, go through my to-do list and reprioritize certain things. Because now, like, some of the items on my list, I've already kind of looked into it. I had to open IT tickets for certain things, so I can't close them out today. So I'll just move them over to tomorrow's to-do list. And then there are a few items that I need to take care of and just comment on the case, then close it out. So that's what I have going on, y'all. I'm okay, but like I said, I like to be transparent about mental health and about what I go through, because on, you know, social media platforms, majority of the time you'll see the pretty aesthetic good stuff. You won't hear about the real stuff and what real people go through. So I am a complete advocate for being transparent. So yeah, anyways, I will check in with you guys later. So I got back home. I had to clean up poop and vomit. Not excited. Wasn't happy about that. Lola, I think when she doesn't have stuff to tear up, that's what she does. That's what she does. But yeah, hold on a second. My mom just texted me. Girl, go to your bed. Because I think she's, yeah, she's trying to come lay down next to me. No, ma'am, you are on punishment. You're on time out, because I'm pretty sure she forced herself to do that because I took her out right before I left. So yeah. And she was fine. It wasn't like she was giving me signs. Like, I know when my dog is sick, sometimes you could even hear her poor little stomach growling and stuff. I honestly think that she didn't have access to the recycle bin. She couldn't get into any of the closets, so she decided that she was going to vomit and poop as a way to show that she was upset. Horrible. Horrible. She can be so sweet, but she's very, very naughty. Anyways, now that I'm back home, I am doing some work. I was waiting on this one report to download, and I guess it didn't. But y'all, I just saw something on TikTok that was stating that there is supposed to be like something called a dignity bill, a dignity bill or dignity act. I'm not exactly sure, but that would be so freaking amazing. Basically, it's, first of all, if you don't know, I am a child of an immigrant. My mother and my father, but he lived in Belize, so he's not really an immigrant. But my mom migrated over here 30 something years ago, had me, and it wasn't until, I won't say the last few years, but I want to say maybe in the last 5 to 10 years, she's been able to travel. She just hasn't gotten the paperwork that she needed. So she's been approved for her residency, her legal residency. She just has had a series of unfortunate events that have not allowed her to physically leave the country. But yeah, I mean, that's neither here nor there. I'm a daughter of an immigrant. My family's originally from Belize. I have family who still are not of legal status, and I think it would be so amazing if this act or this bill was passed, because it allows immigrants who really just come over here for an opportunity to work and to make a living for themselves and their families. It allows them to pay taxes, so they're not just over here free balling and getting away scot-free. They're gonna pay taxes. They pay a fee, and they shouldn't have a criminal record. So I think it was 5 years in the country, no criminal records. You pay your taxes if you're working. You pay your yearly fee, and what else? You don't have access to any of the government funded programs, so no welfare, no health care, and you would have to purchase your own health insurance. But outside of that, it allows them to work in the country. It allows them to also get travel privileges, which is, I think, such a big deal. Like I said, as a family of an immigrant, for something to go wrong or for you to lose a family member in another country and not be able to say your last goodbyes, like, that is, you have no idea. So I absolutely love this for all of the immigrants who aren't able to, or the undocumented immigrants who will now, hopefully if it's passed, have an opportunity to do things the right way. Because a lot of people think that it's by choice. It's really not. If it was that easy, trust me, people would be paying their taxes and doing what they need to do. Like, I know of people who have degrees and were working in law firms, but because of the conditions where they were, they had to come over here for a better opportunity, and now they're working at a job where they are overqualified for, and they could be doing something so much more impactful. So I just think it's a great opportunity. But anyways, I'm rambling at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work and try to get my report to download. Hey guys, back in the car again. I've decided on skirt steak. So I'm gonna go to the meat market to see if they have the marinade. I'm praying they do. I'm praying that they have the marinated skirt steak that I want. That way, the way I make it when I'm not grilling, or when the hubby's not grilling, is I will throw it in the cast iron. Yeah, I throw it in the cast iron, I sear it, and then I put it in the oven for maybe 15 minutes, depending on the thickness. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go there, gonna stop at the grocery store really quickly, just so I can get some tortillas, and then I'm gonna go to the ice cream shop. It's a sign. First of all, it's a sign from God, because I was craving ice cream and I was 2 seconds from ordering something on GoPuff. But then my mother-in-law was like, oh, if you're going out, would you mind getting me a banana split? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get you your banana split because I want some too. So yeah, that's what I have going on. I'll check in with you guys at some point. Hey y'all, let's get into it, because first of all, this is my third time attempting to start this portion of the vlog. Let's address the elephant in. First of all, it's Friday. It's Friday and I am on lunch, so I'm not sure why they're pinging me. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello? I have forgotten what I was talking about because I was interrupted by that call. But I have a video call coming up, so I am literally just in my bra and some bottoms right now. That's why y'all kind of all up in my grill and I'm not leaning back, or I don't have y'all on the tripod, because I'm not ready to put my button up on yet. I'm not ready to put my blouse on yet, and it's 84 degrees. It's a beautiful day outside. We're finally getting summertime weather, so we had maybe 2 weeks of spring, and then we went to summer, but it's okay. We're not gonna complain. But yeah, my shirt is long sleeve, and I don't want to be sweating and getting hot and icky before the call. So I'm chilling right now. I also want to come on here and explain to y'all that full transparency, y'all know how I am. I have had a very, very rough couple of days, like up at night talking to God type of rough. Like it's been crazy, y'all. And one day I will tell y'all about it. Not, how should I put this? Not so y'all could be in my business, but I'm one of the type of people who I don't really like when people give me a little bit and not give me everything. Like, tell me what's going on, because it helps you fully grasp someone's situation or fully understand what they're going through. Right now, if you are understanding because you go through your own stuff, you're understanding from a distance. And I like to be transparent because it shows how much all of us have in common, how some of the things that you think you're dealing with by yourself, or you're the only person that is going through certain types of things. It's not just you by yourself. It's not just you by yourself. There's a group of people, I guarantee you, there's a group of people somewhere in this world that are experiencing things the same way you are, and it just helps to know that you're not alone. It takes away from a bit of the trauma when you realize, not normalizing it, but just realizing that the odds of more people making it through means there's a higher odd that I'm gonna make it through, if that makes sense. I hope what I'm saying is coherent. I've been kind of off and on today with my words, so but yeah, that's where I'm at today. It has been, like I said, kind of a crazy past couple of days. I decided that today is going to be the day that I pivot. I need to put power back into myself, give myself my power back. I am making a very, very intentional decision to speak to myself in a way that is positive, in a way that is beneficial to me, in a way that, not necessarily denying the reality of things, but in a way that shows the outlook in a positive light. So for example, a lot of the times I've been saying, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. I'm going to stop saying I'm tired. Instead of saying I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired all the time, I'm going to say, I deserve rest. I deserve to rest. I'm going to give myself time to rest, because I feel like I have been saying, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. And guess what? I just get more tired. So I am going to switch it up, and I'm going to start telling myself, it's time to rest. It's time for a break. Because that is beneficial to me. A break is beneficial to me. Resting is beneficial to me. So I'm going to try to flip the way I talk to myself and I talk about my situations I'm going to make it beneficial to me. That's not denying the fact that I'm tired. It's not denying the fact that I am probably overworked, or stressed out. It's not denying any of that. It's simply saying I'm focusing on what is beneficial to me. And I caught myself earlier today. I was telling my fiance, you need a break. And I told myself I need a break. And I said, nope. We're going to switch it up. You deserve a break. I deserve a break. It's intentional. It's taking the lack and saying what I deserve. Like it's scratching the fact that I'm lacking something and saying that this is what I deserve. So yeah, I just want to be kinder to myself, give myself more grace, and take my power back. I think the scripture says life and death is in the power of the tongue. And that's my focus for June. I am going to focus on what I say to myself and how I talk about my life and my situations in a more positive and beneficial light. So yeah, that's what's going on. Let me prepare for this video call that I have in like half an hour. So yeah. Hey guys, so it has been a few hours. Hubby and I ended up having a date night. And we went to this place not too far from where we live. I'm sorry, Lola's playing with her toy. Can you get that down, please? Ma'am. I know she likes to bring her toys on my bed and I don't like that. Take it down. Thank you. As I was saying, the hubby and I went to dinner after my laser appointment, and it was really good food. The drinks were cool. It's a small place off in the cut, and it was a nice little vibe. I am stuffed. Okay, I am stuffed. So right now when we got home, I ended up going outside and sitting in the back for a minute just so Lola could be out since I didn't go for a walk today. But now I am just relaxing and taking a moment to myself, trying to recalibrate and just think some things through. But yeah, that is what I'm doing.